back to some trot work now. Have you started any like sitting trot? Okay, well, it's time to start. Yeah, and this is nice in the walk. This is a nice frame. Okay, so let's start with a circle around me, rising trot. Okay, and halt. Okay, now you're going to do sitting trot. Now you pulled too long into the halt. You got to soften a little bit coming into the transition. Sitting trot and halt. I want his head to come up when you halt. Kick him. Kick him and lift his head up. There you go. Yeah, and then put your hands down when the head comes up and say, good boy, thank you. All right. Okay, and trot. Sitting trot. Don't seesaw. Just ride him forward into it. He'll come on the bit. Okay? Now you're going to drive the hind end under, elevate the forehand into the halt. Halt. Up, up. Yeah. Good. Boy. And then lower your hands. There. When the head comes up, put your hands down as the reward. Okay? I want your whip for just a second. Okay. We want to keep, put them on the bit. We want to keep a straight line from bit to elbow. All right? Now kick him and jerk his head up. Right now. Get it up. Okay, now put your hands down, and this is where we want your line. See, from straight line, there, when the head goes down lower, then your hands go down lower. See, your hand has to follow the height of the head to keep that straight line. Okay, and the reason I'm having you do these halts, kick him, pop him up, is the head comes up, when the hind end comes under, then that becomes a habit. Then we can transfer that to a half halt later where you drive him under, the head comes up. Drive him under, the head comes up. Then you take that to the canter, drive him under, the head comes up, and he gets stronger. These are all, kick him though when you do it. Now, give him the long rein and just listen to this. Have you ever heard of Pavlov's theory of teaching the dog to salivate by ringing a bell? Okay, so if I just took a bell and I had 6 dogs sitting here and ring it, they'd all, you know what I mean? It would mean nothing to the dogs. Then, if I gave them a piece of meat, ring the bell, meat, ring the bell, meat, ring the bell. Next time I ring the bell, they're going to expect the meat, they're going to start salivating, okay? Now, that's classical conditioning, right? Okay, I mess with the horse's mouth, he's going to give to my hand. I mess with the horse's mouth, he's going to give to my hand. I give the dog the meat, he's going to salivate. I give the dog the meat, I mess with the mouth, we're going to get the response we're looking for. But I want to ride this horse back to front. So if every time I mess with the mouth, I kick him, pretty soon he's going to give me the reaction I want to my hand from my leg. That's the bell. See what I'm saying? So we're going to trot, halt, and you're going to kick him and bring him up with your hand. Kick him and bring him up with your hand. Kick him, I bet he'll come up, you don't need your hand. That's the goal we're looking for. You understand? But you have to do it through classical conditioning. So you're going to trot on. Yeah. He says, I went to sleep. Yeah. My head is up. What do you want, man? Okay, trot on. Okay. And now you're going to come to a halt. You're going to sit down, kick him, and lift his head up in the halt. Sit down. And let go. Let go. Okay? He's got to stand there. Now that was too much. I love it. Okay, we don't want it quite that much. All right, flex him a little bit. Flex him a little bit. Right there. That's what we want. Right there. Okay, trot on. Let him go. Okay. Now you're going to sit down, kick him into the halt. Sit. That was perfect. Pat him. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Did you feel how he came under behind and he came up in front? That's what we're looking for. Perfect. Chocolat. Don't look at me. All right, trot on. Do it again. Okay, and halt. Good. Now what we're going to do is a half halt. You're going to start to halt. As soon as you feel that, you're going to push him on into the trot again. All right, trot on. Okay, Start to halt, kick him, bring the head up. And now go forward. And there you rebalanced him onto the haunches with a half halt, and you elevated him. Okay? Sit, start to halt, and now let go and go forward. See how that works? Yeah. Now sit the trot. Now if he starts to dive down and go behind your hand, that's the correction. Okay, give it a half halt. And then let him go forward with a softer hand. See how nice that works? Super. Super. And you should always give half halts all the time to rebalance the horse back on the haunches. Yeah, and elevate the forehand. And we want the half halt to come from our seat and leg, not our hand. Unfortunately, we need to teach it to him with our hand, and then use more seat and leg and less hand as the horse learns it. Isn't that nice? I don't see a smile on your face. This is really, really nice. I love it. And straight ahead. And anytime he starts to lug on you, there, half halt. Yeah, and go forward. Good job. And turn on the quarter line and leg yield. Yeah, good half halt. And leg yield right. Sit right. Take your butt. Take him to the right with you. Good. Super. And turn now. Oh, we have deer out there. Do you see the deer? I think you better walk a minute. Walk. Do you see there's 3 deer? Yeah, I just saw 4. Do they come around a lot? All the time. Oh, so you know the deer, huh? Yeah, well, we have deer. We have deer in the pasture that he was in at my place. And one time, just turn right now. One time, we went out to catch some horses, and we caught, I think we caught all but one. And we went back out to get the horse, and it was like